It's still very cold outside. Oh, I have no tea. I'm sorry. I have nothing to drink. What am I gonna do? I have leftover water in a glass that has a lot of fingerprints and a bit of lemon at the bottom. Hello, it's Thursday, April 17th, and I'm running late, but it's okay. I'm getting it done. Still went for my walk this morning. Still eating healthy. I even managed to put together meatloaf. I love meatloaf. I know a lot of people don't like meatloaf, but I don't know. There's something about it that I love, and I think I've perfected it. I hide a lot of things in a meatloaf. That started when one of my kids, Steph, was picky. So I grate carrots and I add green peppers. Anyways, all kinds of stuff. So it's good. So I had time to do that. So I mean, I'm running behind, yes, but I'm getting it done. I have to work. I have to do a tutorial for the store, but I just wanted to say a few words about yesterday. For those of you who have listened to my rant, I apologize. I mean, I kind of do and I don't. I mean, I do have a right to voice my opinion. I hope I didn't offend anybody. I didn't read any comments about anything at all. But I mean, that's not the object of this channel. This channel is for chronicling my artistic journey and not for renting. But anyways, sometimes it happens. But anyways, so today, like I said, I don't think I will have time to do a project for this channel, but I will show you what I have on my table, and I will also show you the end result. And if you want to watch the full tutorial, you can just hop on over to Scrapbook Central's YouTube channel and you can view it there. Every Friday there's no voiceover, it's just subtitles, and it's in both languages, so you can follow along. But let me show you what I have on my table. I'm just gonna grab you. I'm not gonna grab you. I'm gonna grab my camera, and I will try not to get you too busy and show you what I have on my work table. I have a big 12 by 12 canvas. I have a stamp by Prima, this gorgeous lady, love her. I have some chipboard pieces. I have the new irRESISTible Goosebump sprays. I have some dilution sprays, a water brush, gesso. This is just a trial I was doing. A stencil by Julie Faye Van Balser. Oops. And an ink pad. Okay. I just finished another painful project. This time this was for the store. And if you look real closely, I have the original canvas, and then I ended up starting over with a flat canvas over it because I had created mud. And I mean, I'm not being picky, I'm not being perfectionist. Everything I basically laid down on the original canvas turned into a muddy brown with nothing that would pop. The image was getting lost. It was not working, and the more I worked on it, the worse it got. So excuse me, I decided to just glue another a thin canvas using extra heavy gel medium, and this thing's not going to go anywhere. It's stuck down forever. I had a different color combination in mind, but as I was coloring the girl originally, I had put very light gray hair. It did not work. I ended up recoloring the hair with some dilutions black. So the girl is colored with ink sprays, dilutions ink sprays. The background is created by using, first of all, I laid down gesso with a palette knife, and I made sure I had some texture. I will show you from up close. Here you can see, you see some lines. I have lines everywhere. You can see the texture of the gesso. Then I took a stencil and modeling paste, regular modeling paste, and The stencil is by Julie Faye Van Balser. It is called Indian Leaves. I love that stencil. It's just leaves in a regular pattern. Love it. And then I used something fun called, where's my other one? I used these two. These are called irRESISTible. They are, I don't know if you've ever played with Goosebumps. What it does is it texturizes the surface that you're spraying on. Originally it was only offered in clear, and it creates goosebumps, literally. It creates little bumps, and they're glossy, which is fun, and it also acts as a resist. So now they came up with colored irRESISTible. So this is what I ended up spraying. I did the bottom with the lime green. It's called Pear Tart. And then the rest was done with Angel Pink. So that was my third kind of texturizing medium. And then I sprayed with dilutions. Very important when you're, and this is where I went wrong. When you're spraying with dilutions, just make sure that it is your very last layer that you're putting on, because then you'll end up creating mud, especially if you're using pink and green. You're going to create a very ugly brown. Oh, and the ink resisted wherever I had put the goosebump, which made another interesting texture. Then I added Indian ink with just an old, just an old jar, plastic jar. I put some Indian ink on my surface, and then I just dabbed into it, and then created the circles. That way the black made everything pop. And then these things are just pieces of chipboard. I forget the name of the company. I think something Fern. Yeah, Blue Fern Studios. I love, love, love these. They're a lot of fun. You can paint, you can spray, you can stain them. And then I ended up spraying Goosebumps also on them before I actually glued them down. Everything is glued down with soft gel, except for this lady. I used extra heavy gel because I did not have any silicone glue, and I really wanted her like really popping. So that's the best way to do it, I find, anyways. Yes, you end up using a lot of your medium, but I think it's worth it. When you're doing a canvas, you're gonna end up keeping it for a long time. You might even put it on your wall. So that was my project. I just finished for the store. I finished one day late, and yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go have a nice cup of tea now. Maybe talk to you again. Never have I had a better cup of tea. I just finished that canvas. By now you've already seen it. I started working on this yesterday. It is Friday now, and I do apologize. You're not going to get 5 vlogs this week. You're only going to get 4. Because yesterday I was so involved in that project and it wasn't working that I just couldn't do anything else. So, but anyways, you know the full story. I've explained it to you. The thing that I retained from this is that when you know that a project is not going anywhere, you kind of feel it, that it's not going to get any better, even though you keep adding and trying to make it better. So when that happens, it's probably best to either do something completely different or start all over again. And this is what I ended up doing. And then the do-over was much faster. I knew what I was doing. I knew what not to do, and I knew what I wanted. And I think from now on I'm going to take Dina Wakley's approach. The way she does it is every morning she starts by a warm-up, and she takes a whole bunch of tags and she just lays down color, whether it's paint or whatever medium she chooses. She lays down color, and she does it on tags because it doesn't, she doesn't feel bad when she wants to throw it away. Sometimes it's just garbage, and sometimes it's something that she can use on another project. So maybe she has the secret there. So I think I'm going to start by doing that, because to start from fresh right away on the surface that you want to create on might not be always a good idea, because sometimes you need to warm up and you need to practice a little. So I think that's what I'm going to do from now on. I've also read some of your comments from my vlog yesterday or the day before, And I appreciate each and every one of you so much. You guys are awesome. But I do want to touch on my second rant about our Medicare system. I didn't mean to, because I know what the problem, I know the frustrations that people have in the US. I understand it. You guys don't have a Medicare system that's paid by the government, and a lot of people end up not getting the care that they need to get better, or even sometimes to just survive. And I understand that. No system is perfect, for sure. But the one thing that I am truly grateful is that if something happens to me tomorrow, I will get care and I will not have to go bankrupt. Because none of the hospitals will ever refuse you here. You have to have your Medicare card, and yes, it costs, I mean, we do pay through our income tax, but you do need a Medicare card that is valid, but that's just about it. I mean, it doesn't cost us thousands of dollars, you know. Anyways, so having said all that, so I'm gonna do my edit now, and I think I have to go to the store because they're closed on Sunday for Easter Sunday, and I need to grab some stuff for Monday's video. So I'm gonna finish the edit and I'm gonna end this here. As usual, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and I will see you later. Bye.